Hello and welcome to 2K Sports. You're watching the NBA. Friday Hoops Fest coming up next. It's going to be the Houston Rockets up against the Oklahoma City Thunder. And now let's turn it over to Kevin Harlan, Steve Kerr, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke at the arena. I'll have more for you at halftime.
Right from the start.
And for the Thunder, the second best regular season record in the league last season, Steve, at 60 and 22.
Well, and they had the best point differential in the league, Kevin, which I think is probably the best barometer in terms of how well you're playing. But clearly the Westbrook injury in the first round of the playoffs against Houston just completely took the wind out of their sails. And I would look for Oklahoma City to be back this year. With everybody healthy, they'll have a chip on their shoulders. They want to get back to the finals this year.
Now Durant, after money in, as his three-pointer wouldn't go. Westbrook can't get it to go. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. Here's Parsons. Can't get it to go. Durant with some nice D. Here's Perkins. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
I'd say that shot was well within his range.
You think so? I mean, I was pretty good from 2 feet and in myself. That's a gimme there.
And here are the Rockets. Now let's send it over to Doris Burke, who was able to talk with Scott Brooks.
He said their scouting report is really all about how to handle Dwight Howard. Obviously, a tremendously impactful player at both ends of the court. Coach said, offensively, we always need to know where he is. Defensively, it's always about doing your work early, trying to hold your ground and deny him prime position inside. Sounds like a good plan, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thanks. That's good from Durant.
You know, when you get an influx of talent through the draft like the Rockets did prior to last season, the initial reaction is excitement, but then you think about, man, how are we going to get these guys ready to play NBA basketball? And the Rockets did a nice job by taking it easy and bringing them along slowly.
Now, here is Harden. Another miss by Houston.
Boy, after the first 3 misses, I thought they'd get one here, but they still can't do that.
For 3, Durant. Here's Cephalosha. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. It's going to be on James Harden.
You know, every team needs a stopper out on the perimeter, Kevin. There's so many great offensive players in this league, so you've got to have a guy who can shut people down. That's what Cephalosha does. He's savvy, he's long-armed, he's quick laterally, and he knows how to defend.
Yeah, one thing that Tombo always had is that defensive calling card, guys, that great defensive presence. It isn't easy finding guys out on the perimeter who play like him, and this team is lucky to have him, getting his hands in passing lanes, deflecting passes, always around the ball, lockdown defense, invaluable player. Houston making a switch here. Beverly's checked in, and the second free throw, good. And for the Rockets, you look at how that strategy worked out for them, and it was exactly what they needed. Got off to a quick start last year, and, Steve, toward the end, their rookies were fresh and able to contribute when it mattered most.
Kevin, it's hard for fans to see a player get drafted and not immediately see the floor, but a lot of times that's the best route. You give a player time to adjust, and make him earn it, and by the end of the season, he could be a very effective player. I think plenty of the Rockets players proved that last season.
And here's Perkins following the three from Beverly. Westbrook kicks to Durant. Durant off a pick from Perkins. Pocket 6. Westbrook with it. Now guarded by Parsons. Westbrook passes to Durant. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Beverly dishes to Lynn. Westbrook with the steal. Swiped away. Pushing it up. Here's the floater. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Westbrook's got his first points of the night.
And that's a difficult shot in the face of a defender that towers over.
Well, he almost seems to enjoy those mismatches, Steve. It gives him a chance to show what a strong finisher he is.
Now here's Lynn. Here's the dish to Parsons. Doubled by Perkins. Here's the lob to the hoop. And slammed in by Howard.
Incredible timing on the alley-oop.
He absolutely hammered it down.
And that's the play we're going to remember when this game is all said and done.
He might not have been able to improve on his numbers from the breakout insanity season, but Jeremy Lin last year proved that he's no flash in the paint. He's a starting caliber point guard in the NBA.
Now here's Durant, and again it's Oklahoma City.
He presents a defender with a serious challenge, always.
It's trailed by 5. And there's the feed to Parsons. That one rolling around and rims out. And for Jeremy Lin, knee surgery going into last season. He wasn't 100% when the season starts.
But we did see his scoring and shooting improve as the season wore on and as he got healthier. And the story of this game in the early stages is just how well they've been shooting the ball.
Steve, their percentage from the floor is really impressive up to this point.
Westbrook with it. He kicks it to Zappalosha. Pass to Durant. Defended by Parsons. Fades. That doesn't go either for Durant.
Well, he had to fade away there. The defense was all over him, and he got it off. Just couldn't get it to go.
Tell you what, you got to give the Houston Rockets a lot of credit, guys. After losing their franchise players to injury and age back in 09, they've managed to rebuild this team without tanking for lottery picks or going all the way to the bottom of the heap. Very impressive.
And for the Rockets, they've been very shrewd acquiring undervalued players, trading for draft picks. Steve, all in the hopes of swinging big trades for superstars.
Well, and then when they acquired James Harden, they finally got a cornerstone player. Now all of a sudden you throw in Dwight Howard, you've got another foundational player. So all these years of tinkering and trading and moving picks and moving players, it's finally paid off, and now he's got the team he was hoping to put together.
Houston, a whole new 5 on the floor. Both free throws good from Lynn.
With the recent success of Oklahoma City, you forget that in Kevin Durant's first season, they started out going 3-29. And I tell you what, you talk about their success, it's due to the resilience and perseverance and leadership of Kevin Durant and the rest of those guys.
Well, there is a culture of hard work, as Clark was talking about, and the perseverance for this Oklahoma City Thunder organization. Their star players, Steve, get a lot of credit, but it's the whole organization, don't you think?
No question. It's the culture that was set. Scott Brooks has continued to kind of establish that atmosphere in the locker room. And they have players who just want to work and want to get better. And when you have a large group of people all with that same approach, you're going to be very successful.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line.
Put together a great team, fans can get a little wild. When you put together a great team that's exciting to watch too, then they really get wild. And that's what you have to deal with when you go to Oklahoma City. A great team with terrific fans.
So it's the Thunder now. After the miss from Garcia. Jackson off the pick from Adams. Shot clock at 6. Here's Jackson. The 19-footer is on the money. And back to these great fans in Oklahoma City. They hosted the Hornets for one season in the aftermath of Hurricane Katrina, you recall. And Steve really showed what a great crowd they could be for a team.
Kevin, I agree. And I think that season when they hosted the Hornets, I think that showed the league that Oklahoma City was ready to become a franchise. And that's why the move from Seattle to Oklahoma City was allowed by the league, because the city had proven that they would support the club.
Way to play in attack mode and get inside. And you know, if you're on defense and you're going to foul, make sure it's a good one. They did, preventing the and one.
The Rockets shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And you look at the numbers from a year ago, guys, this is a club that hit about 75% of its free throws.
And that one falls for Cannon. So Cannon nails both of them. Here's Jackson. They time it right. They can end this quarter with a 2 for 1.
Yeah, that's the smart move there. That's how you want to end the quarter, but make sure you get a good solid possession here.
No good from Adams.
He got the shot he wanted off that pick, just couldn't get it to fall.
But Steve, they'll take that play all day long, 10 times out of 10. That was good action.
And it's blocked by Adams. And as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball. Smith checked in for Houston. We've got 28 seconds left to play in the first. Now the fast break. Lamb with the ball. Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying hard to get back into this game like this.
Yeah, definitely a jam with emphasis. A big apostrophe or exclamation point. How about maybe even a question mark, Mark?
Well, you know what the questions are about now? It's their defense, that's for sure.
The tray. No good from Cannon.
Good sets, good offensive sets are built on solid screens, and that was an example of how you don't want to set a pick.
And that does it for the first quarter. Thunder.
They really got out, man.
And through fast breaks.
The Thunder leading by 8. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to Doris Burke for an update. Hi, Doris.
Guys, Russell Westbrook is one of the most fiery competitors in the NBA. Teammate Kendrick Perkins said he's night and day how he is off the court. He gets in the zone, and he just feels like he's the best player on the court. Westbrook said, I don't mind playing angry. I play angry a lot. Guys, with his size and athleticism, that's a scary thought.
Infectious enthusiasm, Doris. You see it every time he steps on the floor. Here's Fisher after the made shot from Cannon. 6 on the shot clock, and Fisher kicks to Lamb. The finger roll finish at the bucket. Land's got his second basket of the game.
Another bucket in the paint. That's something they just have not been able to stop today.
I think it's time to make some adjustments defensively, Mark. I mean, what they've got going right now is not getting it done.
He feeds it to Casper. Tries again. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
You know, even from here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Yep, pretty obvious. And a good call by the official.
It's his first trip to the line.
Not the guy you want to see taking too many free throws. Last season, his numbers among the worst in the league.
And we saw it last year, guys, because those numbers were so low. Teams weren't afraid to put him on the line where points were hard to come by for him.
And the Rockets making a change here. Both free throws good for Casper. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Outside Jackson. Pass to Collison. Back to Jackson. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Here's Fisher. Second chance effort. And there's the call by the official. Off the basket here, following the goaltending call.
He didn't get to that one quite in time, Kevin. Those can be tough to gauge sometimes.
The Rockets making a switch here. Garcia's checked in. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by.
Nick Collison is really a savvy veteran big man with the Thunder. I mean, he's been with this organization his whole career, going back to the days in Seattle. He's a guy who's really helped establish the culture of this great organization. He accepts his role, and he does it well.
Now Jones. James Harden missing on the 3. And that is good.
And that assist earned him a little nod from his teammate after the basket.
2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Collison with the screen for Jackson. He passes to Collison. Oberson. Adams with it. Feeds to Jackson. 6 to shoot. Back to Adams. Shot off the pick. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. And going back to Nick Collison, a lot of the Thunder's most effective lineups include him on the floor.
Well, that's because he's so versatile at both ends. On offense, he's a great passer. They can run their offense to him on the elbow. And then defensively, he's one of the best charge takers in the league.
Here's Kanan. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Oklahoma City.
But great hustle defensively through 2 quarters of play, contesting everything, starting to rack up those block shots, guys.
Something else they've done right so far from the get-go tonight is run. I mean, so much of their offense has come off the fast break.
He's off on the first.
You know, on paper, he's not that big, but if you're a coach, you love the versatility Terrence Jones can present defensively. Because he's got that nice long wingspan that allows him to play bigger than he's listed.
Good on the second free throw. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. No good from Durant. And for Terrence Jones, there were questions at Kentucky about his inconsistent mode. But his rookie season, I think, was pretty encouraging.
He showed some signs, Kevin. Solid rebound rate, skill level at that power forward position, the ability to face up and drive and shoot it a little bit from the outside. Very intriguing young player.
And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
Kevin Durant is one of the most laid-back and easy-going guys you'll meet in the NBA, but don't be fooled. He's as fiery a competitor on the court as anyone else in the league. He's a superstar because he has the talent, but also the drive.
The first one falls. And I think when you talk about the drive of Kevin Durant, Clark, it all comes from his love of the game.
I love watching Kevin Durant play. He is such a special talent, and you can see the inherent joy that he has in playing the game. I mean, it's palpable, it's obvious. He's a big-time gym rat, and he just loves to work on the game and continue to refine his skills. He's a joy to watch.
Now, here is Harden, still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him.
You look at Harden's career, he was a gifted scorer at Arizona State, but with a slow start in his rookie season, and playing with two of the best players in the league in Oklahoma City, people seem to forget that he's always been a player who can light it up.
And James Harden, the first ever draft pick by the Oklahoma City Thunder after the move from Seattle, certainly. To see him go so soon in his NBA career as he was reaching stardom, it had to be tough for fans, and we know, Clark, certainly for his teammates.
I agree wholeheartedly there, Kevin. And think of all the fans who wore fake beards on their faces, even buildings in OKC with beards adorning them. So Harden wasn't just a great player, his image was almost a mascot for the team as well.
Well, look at Steve, Clark. He's got the fake Harden beard on right now next to us. I mean, geez.
Fear the beard. Well, you know, prior to last season, there were several teams that considered trading for James Harden. There was a question, though, over how much they were prepared to give up. And some questioned if he could be the first option on the team. That question's been answered.
Gets it to go.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas. And the defense didn't even try to go through that.
Stolen by Westbrook. And the Thunder pushing it up now. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, Doris Foote. Doris, over to you.
Gentlemen, for the Houston Rockets, a remarkable rebuild process since 2009. They remained around a 500 team, trading for draft picks and young prospects, preserving cap space, and acquiring the elite talents of James Harden and Dwight Howard. They've become, once again, a contender in the West. Kevin, this is a young team poised to make some real noise.
Story of the offseason, no question. Thank you, Doris. In the season before last, Harden won Sixth Man of the Year. But, guys, do you think that because Harden came off the bench in Oklahoma City that some underestimated his talent?
Well, I don't think anybody underestimated his talent. I think it was pretty apparent what he could do. But, you know, scouts have watched him ever since his Arizona State days. You could see he had star potential. And now he's getting the opportunity in Houston to fulfill that. Russell Westbrook suffering that torn meniscus in his right knee after the collision with the Rockets' Patrick Beverly in the first round of last year's playoffs. Really just derailed the Thunder's hopes for a championship.
Now here's Lynn. Hits the bucket.
How about the delivery in the lane, just perfectly done.
Remarkably durable. And so this is really his first experience with a major injury, Kevin. Knowing him, though, and his tenacity and his desire to be great, I think he's going to be able to respond just fine.
James Harden, he's checked in for Francisco Garcia.
And you can't leave him alone, especially from long range.
Harden gets a screen from Howard. Three for Caspi. No good. And the Thunder going the other way now. Outside Durant. Kicks to Cephalosha. And there's the pass to Westbrook. Flanking by the D. Fights to the rim for the layup. Westbrook's got 7 points here in this quarter.
It was a slow start for him, but he started to take off since we hit the second quarter, guys.
Lynn kicks to Harden. He dishes it to Howard. Back to Harden. Six on the shot clock. Caspi. Serge Ibaka pulls it in. 54 seconds left now here in the second. Cephalosha guarded by Harden. Cephalosha kicks to Westbrook. It off the glass. Westbrook's got 11 points.
Took advantage of some shoddy defense there. They've got to at least get a finger on it.
That's tipped. Westbrook with the steal. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. The Thunder have made 7 out of 9 when they've stepped to the line.
Well, one of the highlights last season, this team shot the ball extremely well from the stripe. Huge factor.
You know, success at the line just became contagious for him. A few guys got on a roll, and it carried over to the rest of the team.
Free throw good, Cephalosha.
They're just over 80% from the line now. Much better than what they shot in the first.
The Rockets making a switch here. That one is no good. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Tries to save it, and that'll be Oklahoma City's ball as it goes out of bounds. There's 18 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Dishes it to Fisher. And a miss there on the triple. 3-on-3. Beverly, the pass to Parsons. That's good.
Defense left him just a little window to get through, and he just ducked in for the layup. Terrific job.
Here's Fisher. It could go. No good trying to beat the buzzer. And so that's the end. Oklahoma City out in front, up 11. And coming up after the break, it'll be Damon Bruce breaking down all the highlights from the first half of play.
Now, presented by Sprint.
I hope you're enjoying your Thursday night in the NBA. Let's dive right into things. Oklahoma City up on top against Houston. Anybody finding it difficult to breathe in here? Maybe it's because the defense has been suffocating. For the first half, Russell Westbrook was fantastic. He's got 11 points, and it's been a good overall defensive game for him. He's brought a nice intensity to the floor in this one. A tough matchup, but the Rockets are staying afloat. Their outside scoring is letting them down so far, and without that threat from outside, their offense is bogging down, unable to spread the floor. An impressive first half for Jeremy Lin. He's got 4 points and is also sharing the ball, picking up assists as well. Thanks for being with us. Now back to Oklahoma City as the third quarter gets underway.
Great. He's got 11 points. And he has been the definition of a thief with all those steals.
I'll say, I mean, defensively, he's fought his way through this game beautifully. They haven't gotten away with any loose passes, any sloppy ball handling when he's in the vicinity.
Now here's Perkins. Howard with the steal. Here's Beverly. Goodbye, Cephalosha. Pass to Parsons. All sorts of time. The Thunder pull it in. Westbrook's got 4 rebounds in this game.
You often see Russell Westbrook flirting with triple-doubles. Because of his incredible athleticism, he's a great rebounder for his size. He can distribute the ball and, of course, score from anywhere on the floor.
Now here's Westbrook. 11 points in the game. 5 to shoot. Ibaka with a screen on Parsons. Durant just inside the line. Great use of the pick to create room for the jumper.
Solid screen right there to free him up for the jump shot.
And speaking of Westbrook, he gives you those shooting guard contributions in scoring and in rebounding, but fought wonderfully from the point guard position.
Oh, yeah. It's a real asset to have a guy who defends and rebounds the way this kid does. I mean, elite size, strength, and athleticism is what he has. And you love his pit bull-like competitive streak. This guy is looking to attack the glass, the rim, and his opponents at all times.
And it's the Rockets with the ball, following Durant's three-point attempt. No good from Beverly.
Some rugged defense there against one of the stronger finishers in the game.
Westbrook kicks to Perkins. Outside Durant. Perkins with the screen for Durant. Ibaka right side. Now here's Lynn. By Cephalosha. Gets it down to single digits. Beverly's got his second basket of the night.
Yeah, beautiful drive there. Going right around the bigger man.
Durant. That's good. Rockets trailed by 11. Now here's Lynn. The dish to Moniunas. No one near him. Yes! And a nice assist from Lynn. Moniunas has got his first bucket in this one. Outside Westbrook. Outside Durant. Defended by Parsons. Durant dishes to Westbrook. Back to Durant. That's good. Durant's got 7 points here in this quarter.
He's very savvy in traffic. When he gets inside, has a kind of an uncanny way of shielding himself from contact and finding a way to finish at the rim.
And he's also one of those guys who just seems to be able to take it up a few notches when there's a game that you want late in the fourth quarter. In other words, he's at his best at winning time.
Houston making a switch here. The Thunder leading by 11. And here's Westbrook. 11 points in the game. There's the feed to Cephalosha. The kick out to Westbrook. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
They've got the hotter hand in the first half so far, no question.
Yeah, it's because of all the high percentage shots they've been working for and getting.
Here's Beverly. He's got 5. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
And this is great. 3-pointers for him.
Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now, here in the third. Westbrook passes to Durant. Back to Westbrook. Pass to Durant. Outside Jackson. Clock at 6. Shot is no good. Excellent D from Howard. Rockets trailed by 11.
And for Dwight Howard last season, no doubt injuries held him back. But I've got to give him credit. He still led the league in rebound with over 12 a game. Remarkable.
Tough 3-point try there with a hand in his face.
Boy, you'd be lucky to make that one against great defense.
Jackson kicks to Westbrook. 1:46 left in the third quarter of the game. They get it again.
Boy, that's a rebounding clinic right there. He boxed out and then went up aggressively and strong for it.
A good look from Harden. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. They've led by as many as 14 points. And for Howard, averages of 17 and 12. Not bad at the center.
Yeah, but we're used to seeing him get kind of, 23 and 14. So, Dwight has worked hard to try to get back to 100%. When he's right, he is the best center in the NBA, but when he's right is the key phrase there.
And Durant gets it to go. Now, Parsons is checked in. We've got 1:08 left to play in the third. Al Harden, 5 points in the game. He kicks it to Moniunas. Back to Harden. 1-3. Parsons, shot clock at 5. Unis's shot is good. One thing Durant shared in common with Bird, a deadly outside shot, even under pressure.
Yeah, I love his unflappable nature, Kevin Durant. He seems unfazed during pressure times of the games, and I think even more so, he just enjoys it. He wants that pressure. He wants the ball in his hand.
And here is Durant, following Unis's feet. And Durant, here we go. So he gets the whistle, contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up. This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line in the game. That's good from Durant. Durant hits them both.
He's a dead eye at the line, fellas. Just call him automatic. He doesn't miss many of those.
Rockets trailed by 12. The shot and game clock separated by 4. And Parsons kicks to Howard. Outside, Lynn. Doubled by Roberson. Parsons on the wing. And out of bounds as the Thunder gains possession.
Way too loose on that inbound pass.
Here's Westbrook. 14 points for him. Back to Durant. He got it up, and that's not going to go. And here at the end of the 3rd quarter, it's a double-digit ball game.
Turnovers and then creating points offensively as a result.
Rockets trailed by 12. Beverly dishes to Lynn. He feeds it to Beverly. Pass to Howard. Perkins on him. Howard kicks to Beverly. And that comes off the assist by Dwight Howard. Beverly's got the 4th quarter started here with a bucket for the Rockets. Outside Westbrook. He passes to Perkins. Back to Westbrook. Feeds it to Cephalosha. Westbrook gets a screen from Perkins. Westbrook passes to Cephalosha. Lamb. From 13. No luck. Some solid defense there from Lynn. And here's Harden for 3. It's rebounded by Durant. Durant's got his 3rd rebound on the night. A little over a minute of the 4th quarter gone right now. Outside Durant. Working on Howard. Fades and shoots. And it's Durant missing.
Difficult shot from mid-range, and the defense was all over him.
Boy, I like the close out there, Steve. Well done.
Harden kicks to Parsons. Beverly. Perkins with the block. Now here's Lamb. Not a lot of room. Howard with the steal. Harden outside. Leads him in there. And slammed in by Howard.
Boy, I love it.
Chance to find out what Scott Brooks was discussing with his players. His advice clear-cut. I want to see you playing to win, not playing not to lose. I don't care what the lead is. We do not back off.
Thanks again, Doris. Durant dishes to Perkins. Outside Westbrook. Ibaka, defended by Parsons. Look from Durant. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Rockets trailed by 8. Then the pass to Parsons. Yes! And a nice assist from Lynn. Lynn's got his 7th assist in the game.
Well, Parsons was really a surprise coming out of Florida. Had a big impact in his rookie season with Houston. Very reliable in a lot of areas. Can handle the ball, can knock down a long-range shot, and a better defender than you think as well.
That is what makes Parsons such an easy guy to send down to the floor. You know exactly what he's going to give you on offense, and is very consistent.
Yeah, the defender draped all over him.
Pretty plain and simple. Got him good there.
He misses the free throw. And that trip coming up empty, missing both. Rockets trailed by 5. Harden kicks to Parsons. Back to Harden. Now the pass to Monteus. Houston moving it around. Fires the 3. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Ibaka's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Harden against Westbrook. Backing down. To end the drought, here's Durant. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
And he will take the ball right into the teeth of the defense.
Adams, he's checking for Oklahoma City. Shooting 1. And that one misses. Rockets have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the 4th quarter. Parsons with it, outguarded by Cephalosha. And oh, here comes Durant all alone. The fast break ends at the rim of the jam.
Boy, how's that for a quick possession?
Yeah, it sure was. I mean, he didn't waste any time getting down the court, did he?
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the 4th quarter. Timeout called for... Harden outside. Makes the lead pass. Howard dishes to Harden. Parsons passes to Harden. Just 5 to shoot. Monteus from outside the arc. It's rebounded by Adams. Westbrook with it, and it's Harden picking him up. Westbrook kicks to Cephalosha. Back to Westbrook. Stolen by Jeremy Lin. And here we go. Fast break. Lin's got it.
Obvious foul.
Yeah, he took a hit right there and earned those free throws.
He hits the first one, and that brings them within 8. Both free throws good from Lin. Westbrook with it. 1:39 left in the 4th quarter. Double team on Westbrook. Passes it to Adams. Back to Westbrook. Shot clock at 6. Elbow shot. And again, it's Oklahoma City. Now a timeout called by Houston. They're down. Now, here is Harden. By Cephalosha. It's Harden with the drive. That drops.
Okay, that's more like it. A nice job here in the second. I mean, their field goal percentage is way up compared to what they did in the first half, where they shot a very low percentage. It actually was just above 30%.
And there's the call on Howard. That's foul number 2 for him. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession.
Where was he going with that pass? That's just an awful turnover.
Here is Harden. 1:06 left here in the fourth quarter. Back to Howard. Here's Lynn. And that comes off the assist by Dwight Howard. And now it's only a 5-point Thunder lead.
They're on track here in the second half after their less than impressive first half. And I think they came out with some tired legs to start. But they've turned it around. They found some energy, and they look a lot more active and engaged.
It's Westbrook with the drive. Pass to Adams. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Durant with it. Out guarded by Parsons. Here's Ibaka. And that's good. A nice job on the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
An example right there, guys, of how even as their lead grew into a big one, they never started close to it.
That's the truth. I mean, they've been in charge of this game all the way through.
Here's Howard. It's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. Get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. Kendrick Perkins, he's checked in for Adams. And he ends up making the second, and that turns the lead to 6. And that's an intentional foul. It's the first, that makes it a 7-point lead. Houston making some changes. Ashik comes in for Dwight Howard. And Smith subbed in for Monta Eunice. Second one is good. They both at the line. It's in. Seconds left in the fourth quarter. And the Thunder making a switch here. Ibaka's checked in. .23 seconds left in the fourth. Here's Kanan. Money! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
And another three-pointer to their second half total.
Yeah, they caught that long-range bug at halftime, and it's been bombs away ever since.
Drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. Houston making some changes. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 7-point game.
Those foul shots put them that much more in the driver's seat.
And no way you can come back from this deficit.
Just not enough time left on the clock.
Here's Monty Eunice. Knocks down the three. Now Ibaka. And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
Yeah, you can't let them pound the ball and just milk those precious seconds away.
No other option here but to foul and hope for a few misses at the line.
First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
And that's going to be it. Great work at the charity stripe. That'll close this game out.
The three from Harden, and the miss. So it's Oklahoma City picking up the win. They pulled off this win, Clark, with respectable performances on both ends of the floor.
Yeah, I think it was just really a nice overall effort, Kevin.
Well, that'll do it. For Doris Bird, Steve Curry, Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying so long. We'll see you next time. And as we leave, we give you our Jordan Player of the Game, Russell Westbrook.